Why is this guy staring at me? Gotta go.
Love those tats.
Yeah, I love the fresh wound tats. Like, if I was a gangster and I really wanted to prove how tough I would get tattoos like to just like I was just fucked, but like invincible.
That's what the Yakuza do. The Yakuza
Really?
full back tats. They get tatted like head to toe, but then they keep it to the point where they can still wear suits. Itchy the Killer has his face stitched together.
Mm-hmm. And now, barely pieced together history about North Carolina.
You had to learn about Blackbeard, right? In North Carolina?
You mean Dan's great grandfather or whatever?
That guy, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's not real, is
It's
it?
weird. When I like make a reference to Blackbeard, no one knows what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? How could they not know?
Why would you
Classic
Star of
pirate
Pirates of
shit.
the Caribbean
Wait,
4.
hang on. Why specifically in North Carolina would you learn about Blackbeard?
I feel like he was fucking around on the Outer Banks.
Yeah, he was in the Outer Banks a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
his death is like one of the more famous pirate deaths because like he got shot like 30 times. They had to cut his head off, and he was very famous for having like candles and shit in his beard just to make him look extra scary.
Oh my
Well,
God.
not only that, they shot him, stabbed him, hung him, if I recall.
What?
Then they hanged him, and then they cut his head off, and they threw him over, and then the sailors reported seeing his body swimming around the boat.
What year is Black?
1993. I don't know, 1840.
That late? Wow.
Well, it's going to be like Picasso when you find out like he died in the 70s. It's
I
like
know.
Blackbeard died in like
yeah.
1921.
Oh, he died 1718.
All right. Well,
Okay,
there you
yeah.
go.
Ocracoke, NC.
There you go. Yeah.
Do you know that place?
I
know
this is a
of it.
lighthouse, right?
I know of it. Well, because there's
lighthouse?
Ocracoke. I always got Ocracoke and Croatoan confused.
Yeah, because Croatoan is Lost Colony.
That's the
right?
Lost Colony.
Krakatoa.
That's a volcano,
That's a volcano.
right?
Krakatoa.
Yeah, and then crackers is delicious.
It is funny how, as a kid, they're teaching you this stuff, and you're like, oh, this is really cool, but you don't remember any of the pertinent stuff,
Nope.
like the actual years this took place. Only that someone reported seeing his body swimming around the ship without a head.
Stunt races got the best of me. Gonna find a stunt race.
Singing a song about stunt races to Mariah Carey's Heartbreaker. You know who looks really similar if you look at pictures of them? Mariah Carey and Shakira.
Yeah.
They have very similar faces. Shakira also potentially facing 8 years in prison for tax fraud.
Only if she goes to Spain.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shipperman stunt. It's got a picture of some guy.
I would break Shakira out.
You would?
Oh, break her. Oh, I thought that was like an innuendo.
They can't. They can't.
Yeah, I
they
did.
can't
I kind
hold
of
her.
did too.
I'll break
yeah.
her out.
I meant of prison. They can't hold her.
I was like, Elise,
Those
tell us
hips.
more. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen my obsession with this woman named Anita. I don't know anything about her music, but like, it's always just a clip of her just like shaking her ass. I just got to tell y'all that this is an amazing ass. I know I'm Wag a Minute guy, but hey.
I usually just see you insulting Mitch McConnell, which I can get behind.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, that's what I see.
But I
You can
haven't
set your watch
seen
to it.
Anita.
I would actually say most of the things that you say about Mitch McConnell are
Really?
compliments and insults to the things that you are
Yeah.
actually referencing.
That's always the response is, hey, that's an insult to soap.
See, there's Pee-wee. Go back. Next one.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's Pee-wee. Put money on Pee-wee. I just like when he goes, ah, but then he goes,
Well, Pee Wee's back. He did a movie a few years ago with Joe. Yeah, it was
Joe
like
Manganiello.
Pee Wee. What was it called?
Pee-wee,
actually pretty good.
Yeah. The only thing that was distracting is he was still wearing his like childlike makeup or whatever.
I'm curious, and I've never heard like an adult's take on it because I've never asked, but like, did that bother people back
God.
then? Because it gives off creepy vibes, and maybe it's because
Pee-wee?
like, yeah, like,
Well, the interesting, Pee-wee started as this weird avant-garde New York show, off-Broadway show, where the whole thing was like sexual.
oh,
Like
okay.
it was like supposed to be this like stunted adult, and like he had this playhouse, but the playhouse was like in a seedy part of New York, and so he'd have like, you know, all these weird guests come in that were probably inappropriate for him to be around. And then someone, this is what happened all the time in the 80s, which is why the 80s were awesome, is someone saw that it was popular and said, how can we market this to children?
Oh shit!
And so then they made Pee-wee's Playhouse, but it was still his comedic mind behind it. So like they changed some stuff, but a lot of it was just like chaos.
Paul Rubens was in a sting on like an adult theater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the big thing, is they're like, oh my gosh, Pee-wee was founded in adult theater.
Which, you know, Fred Ward, I guess, same thing happened to him.
But it wasn't like Was it just he was there, or was he one of the people that got caught doing the lewd act there? Because like, if you're just there, I don't care.
I don't know.
Yeah, do what you do with your off
listen,
time. You got bored.
Listen, I do think that if you're gonna jerk off anywhere in public, a porn theater is probably like maybe one of the only places that's okay.
Or just stay at home.
Yeah.
But is it weird? Is it weirder to be like, all right, I'm gonna go watch this porno movie and then think about it when I get home?
Yeah.
Or you be like, I'm gonna watch this porno movie and jerk off.
Was it legal to masturbate in the theater?
I don't think so. I don't think it's legal to masturbate anywhere publicly.
That can get you on a sex offenders list really quick.
Yeah.
Pee-wee shows up at your door and they're like, oh my God, you're a sex offender. Yes, I am. Do you mind if I move into your neighborhood?
How are you? I would just be fucking up every one of these.
I've been playing a lot. I play a lot.
Yeah, well, I've been hosting
Hours
this
and
series
hours
for almost 2 years
GTA.
now.
I have some concept of how the physics of it works. I'm in 8th place though, so it doesn't
I used
really
to play
matter.
a ton of GTA. You not more than me. Probably.
Let's say you're at a coffee shop enjoying a latte and working on a laptop. Suddenly you gotta hit the bathroom. Are you just gonna leave your laptop alone and unlocked while you're gone? No way. Well, surfing the web without ExpressVPN means you're leaving yourself just as vulnerable every time you connect to an unencrypted network. Basically any network you don't own. Your online data isn't secure. Anyone on the same network can steal your personal data. That means your passwords, financial details, anything you've got on your hard drive. ExpressVPN creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so that backers can't steal your data. Just fire up the app, click one button, and you're instantly protected. And ExpressVPN works on all your devices, laptops, phones, and tablets, so you can stay secure on the go. Secure your online data today at expressvpn.com/funhausegtav and get 3 extra months free. That's expressvpn.com/funhausegtav. expressvpn.com/funhausegtav.
Do you think someday I could take on the mantle of Pee Wee Herman?
Like Dread Pirate Roberts.
Very similar to a
Ooh.
Dread Pirate Roberts, yes.
Honestly, I think you could.
Nice.
Is that
Nice.
I don't know if it's a compliment.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I'm just saying, because James, you commit to the bits and
Yeah,
apps and
absolutely.
everything. So like, I think once that makeup got put on you, you would just transform immediately into a less lewd Pee Wee Herman.
Well, maybe more.
Or bring back the sex version.
Yeah, I'll bring back
Deviant.
sexy Pee Wee.
Who would you all like to take up the mantle for? I would love to take up the mantle for like Amy Sedaris. I feel like she does
Okay.
a lot of.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's a lot of great comedy that I love. She's got a real rubber face.
Do they have to be alive? Can they be?
Or could be dead. I mean,
they could
maybe
be
there's a
dead.
mantle that's waiting to be.
Yeah. Could it be somebody who just put down their mantle and I pick it up and I go, this is my show now, and I'm not going to be mean to the interns.
For Lindsay, I'm going to say Christopher Lloyd.
I'm gonna say Anthony Bourdain for Lindsay.
Wow.
Oh,
What?
okay.
That
Yeah.
would be too much of an honor for me. No, I could never.
You're the new Bourdain. We always say it around here. I mean, John, I
Aye.
guess, could also be. You could pick up that mantle too.
I'm not as curious as Anthony Bourdain was. He had a genuine
I'm
like,
so
just like I
curiosity,
really want to.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this shit weird, yo.
All right, but
let's go.
who's going to take up the mantle of Andrew Zimmerman?
Who?
Andrew Zimmerman, Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmerman?
I don't know him.
Come on. They would always come on like after Bourdain.
I was going to say Rick Steves. There's Rick Steves. He's just like a boring looking old white dude.
Oh, come on.
I could be
leave
a
him
boring
alone.
looking old white woman.
Fish Pit won, but it's because Fish Pit had fastest car. It's not a legitimate win.
It's
Not a legitimate win.
Please pray for my queefs to be healed.
They don't hurt, right?
I'll answer this.
They're
Yes.
not.
Tell me.
They're not real.
There's no more relieving feeling in nature.
Some women carry around a queef with them for years.
But they don't know it.
You got a queef on your shoulder?
I think that should be tied into like this like sex education in America is like 1 week worth of actual giving, and like half of it's like shit that doesn't matter. Like they said armpit hair was gonna happen. They didn't tell me hair was gonna be down there. So
Yeah.
that was really like frightening
You
when I
learn
first
so much
noticed
about the vas deferens.
Yeah.
You're like, just, tell me what's gonna happen
it. Yeah.
to my body.
Most of what you see is a cross section. Just point on me, teach. Just point to me.
No.
No? Oh, okay. All right, well. Didn't realize we were in a room full of a bunch of anti-education folks.
I think the kids should get all the heavy shit. Just get it over with.
Kids
can
can handle
handle
it.
it.
Yeah,
They can
kids can
handle
handle it. We grew up watching Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Which is based on some sort of off-Broadway sex show.
Tell me the truth about Benjamin Franklin.
I didn't learn about Benjamin Franklin growing up.
Really? Not even as an enemy?
Though we did get, obviously, like, we got our side of things, right? In, like...
What's your side?
Well, the loyalists,
Of
right?
Benjamin Franklin?
Versus the Federalists, being loyal to
Yeah.
the monarchy, Commonwealth.
Yeah. How'd that feel?
Well, now I see it with a different perspective,
Yeah?
right?
Because you realize that they were imperialist swine?
Woo! Is this forced first person or you chose
No,
this?
I chose it.
Oh boy.
For the thrill. Oh, the race is almost over.
Oh!
Go, pass him, go, go.
Second! You passed him at the last second.
Wow. When you take this, I want you to go see the Pee-wee show off Broadway.
You got it.
And so he had a chair named Cherry?
He had a
Is that
chair
what I
named
mean?
Cherry.
And what did this chair do?
Sit on his face.
Yeah, you could sit
Oh.
on it. And she'd be like, sit on me, Pee-wee.
It's all making sense now.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah,
had
it's all
magic
adding up.
screen.
What did Magic Screen do?
It was a magic screen.
That's
It was the
right.
original iPad. It was
Oh.
magic screen.
And you could watch dirty videos on it?
Yeah, sometimes he'd jump and then he'd spiral into the dirty videos.
When the show was over, the couch ate his ass.